Thanks for joining me for another video. Today we're checking in on the Phaze 3. It's been more than 2 months since it released, but it's been a busy few months since it came out with several more releases, so it took a couple more weeks to get to. We're seeing footage from the original review here, but I did go record some new stuff that we'll see later in the video. That's probably the best sign here, as I've used it a lot since I got it. Generally, if I do a 2-month report card and haven't thrown the ball much, there's no reason to go get new footage because the reaction will be the same. But if I feel like I need to go get new video because I've used it so much, that'll at least let you know that I like it anyway. I've featured the P3 in several other comparisons. I've had it in some other random videos here and there. It's been requested a lot, so I like it, and it seems like everyone else does as well. It's easy down the lane, it's got pop, but it's controllable and continuous. It's just going to be a beast for the majority of people on their league shot every week. I did try to get some footage on the Nationals DNS pattern while I was filming for other stuff, but didn't really like the fresh and I wasn't about to sand it. But while I've said a few times I didn't think it'd be that great on sports stuff, I think if I got a few games and some transition on the pattern, it might be a really good 2 or 3 ball, so I'm going to check that out when I have the time. It was definitely intriguing, so I'm going to have to give it an opportunity. Alright, let's check out the new footage. I just got this a week ago. I've used this ball a lot. It goes to league every week. It's traveled to every tournament I've gone to since I got it. And even though its kryptonite is higher friction lanes and hard friction in general, it's a great look on everything else. If there's enough oil on the lane to get it to clear the fronts, it's amazing. I don't want to exaggerate because I've been using my wild streak a lot too, but I've probably got between 80 and 100 games on it the last few months since it came out. It's funny, I think a lot of people exaggerate or maybe just overestimate the actual number of games they have on a ball. You only bowl 3 games in a league set, and depending on the tournament, usually 8 to 9 games there over a couple days, so you've got to use a ball exclusively for a couple months, bowling a couple nights a week, and hitting a lot of tournaments just to get to 100 games. However, I've had it a little over 3 months, and it's seen a ton of action. Obviously, though, as you've been watching, it hasn't slowed it down a bit. It's still just as boomy and strong as it was out of the box. If anything, I think the edge or the sharpness has been softened. It's better than it was out of the box, if you can believe that, because it's gotten a track worn in it and it isn't quite as sensitive as it was out of the box. Even though I've started filming stuff lefty now, and I'll eventually have a P3 lefty, I'll still finish out the season righty, of course, but I'll continue to bowl certain tournaments righty as well, depending on what they are, and the P3 is going to travel. Maybe even to Nationals this year as well. If it's a house shot, it's definitely going, but I think there's a lot more promise there on tougher stuff than I originally thought. I'll keep everyone updated as I check that out, but the shocker of the new decade is that the Phaze 3 is just good. There's no way around it, and you can only be so objective or so critical when it comes to a ball like this. If you liked the video, please drop a like and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads. Thanks for watching.